Hi everyone, Extra Flaming here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, we are here for the preview of the World Test Championship Final, Australia versus India at the Oval in London. And in today's video, I'm going to be probably doing a short preview, but running you guys through everything that you need to know for this game. Now, first of all, of course, Australia versus India, it does start 7:30 Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central Time, and 5:30 Western Time. So for all of our Australian times, there we go. In India time, I got no clue. But anyway, though, time converters and all that are around for that sort of reason. Now, in terms of us Australians, we are going to be able to watch it on Channel 7. That is the only place to catch the ICC World Test Championship Final as well. And now they've gotten all that out of the way, it is time to actually dig into the preview of this final, and I'll be running through my prediction really. But yeah, it's at the Oval in London. This is good. This is going to be one of the grounds using the Ashes, which hopefully I'll be able to upload a preview of the Ashes preview as well. But yeah, it's going to be at the Oval in London. And it's going to start on the 7th of June, going to run through to the 11th of June, and I've got a couple of other key points to mention of some important things. So here are some key points which I have. June 12 is the reserve day should a day be lost due to rain. So as we know, cricket is one of those sports which can be, if rain does happen, unlike AFL, you can't play in rain, of course, to save the pitch and protect the pitch. But yeah, June 12 is a reserve day. Obviously, you want to get a winner. Now, a lot of people might be confused as, there's a reserve day, a 6-day test match. Is that possibly in store? The answer to that is a firm firm no. No, June 12 is not a day to be played. Should have we already played 5 days to determine a winner, which leads into the next point. If it's a draw after the 5 days, or if there's a day lost due to rain, the 6th day, if it's a draw, they're both joint winners, they both win. And then win percentage at the Oval as well is quite an interesting one as well. Australia 18.42%, India 14.28%. So if we're talking about who might be the favourites, which I'm not sure who are the favourites, but if we're talking about win percentage at that venue, it is Australia, which have a slight little advantage over India. However, it is a neutral ground, though it is a ground that England play at. And, there's not really a lot of, home ground advantage because there is none of that. Now, through the squads, I do know that Matthew Renshaw and Mitch Marsh, I believe, have been, axed out of this squad because of, and I think Josh Inglis as well, because you can only have 15, then here's India's squad. But we'll go through Australia's squad. Pat Cummins, Scott Boland, Alex Carey, Cameron Green, Marcus Harris, Josh Hazlewood, Travis Head. I don't believe Josh Inglis is in the squad. Usman Khawaja, Miles Labuschagne, Nathan Lyon. I don't believe Mitch Marsh is in the squad. Todd Murphy, I don't believe Matt Renshaw is in the squad. Steve Smith, Mitch Starc, and David Warner. That is a team. Now, just going to run through a little bit of team stuff here. Cameron Green was in great form in the IPL. We know he's emerging. We know he's a great talent. We know players like Cummins, Boland, Carey, Hazlewood, Head, Khawaja, Labuschagne, Lyon, Smith, Starc. We know those are all great performers. Big question over David Warner, though. This is his last Ashes coming up, potentially. And this will definitely be his last World Test Championship final, you'd assume, as well. Form, I just think this is a must for him. He had a not-so-great IPL season. Form is a key thing for him, and I think he's just definitely been lacking that recently. Todd Murphy, he's an emerging player. It'd be great to see him get a game. These Indian pitches do spin, but it's not an Indian pitch though. But yeah, those Indian pitches did spin when he played in India. That's why he got a chance. He's been included in the squad still. If this pitch does spin, expect him to play. If it doesn't, probably not. But yeah, I think in terms of other things, you've got Cummins as your captain, Steve Smith as your vice captain, Labuschagne in brilliant form. I think, in terms of the Australian squad, I think that, we've got a good squad heading into this game. There's a couple of little question marks over a couple of players, for example, Warner, Murphy, and probably Boland. I think those are the players which are probably going to be fighting for spots. But I think our predicted 11 will be probably... We'll go, let's see, who have we got in this team? Because, it'll be David Warner and the other opener, which is, where is he on this list? I cannot find the other opener. I mean, my mind isn't really in cricket anyway at the moment, but it'll be David Warner, Usman Khawaja, Labuschagne 3, Smith 4, 5 Head, 6 will be Green, 7 Carey, and then the bowling lineup, I'm going to go 8 Cummins, 9 Starc, 10 would be Lyon, I reckon, and then 11 will be Hazelwood. And if Hazelwood doesn't play, it'll be Boland. That is the team which I reckon Australia will roll with. Now, in terms of India, they've got a couple of standby players, so we'll go through them first. We've got Gaikwad, who had a great IPL season, Mukesh Kumar, and Surya Yadav, who is a great T20 player. And then there are other players who have had some good IPL seasons, include Rohit Sharma, who's the skipper, Shubman Gill, Cheteshwar Pujara, Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane, KS Bharat, Ashwin, Jadeja, Aksar Patel, Shardul Thakur, Mohammad Shami, Mohammad Siraj, Umesh Yadav, Jaydev Unkara, and Ishan Kishan. That's a pretty good team which India have got. We know they're a strong side, we know they're a good side, and of course we expect them to fight and beat all the chance in this game. Now, if I was look with India, they've got so much flexibility with their side, so I'm not going to be able to predict a 11 for them, but you'd be definitely thinking Sharma and Gill will be in there. Pujara and Kohli, that'll probably be your opening four. Rahane might not play. Bharat and Kishan, there's some, who will play out of them two. Ashwin, you'd probably think would be 8. Jadeja, probably 7, or I don't know. It'll be interesting between Ashwin and Patel, I reckon, whether they both make the side, whether one makes the side, because then you've got Shami, Siraj, Yadav, that's Umesh Yadav. You've got options aplenty in terms of bowling attack and batters. So I think this is a really good squad which India have gone in with, a strengthened squad, a really strong squad, and I think there's flexibility there as to who they pick as their 11 for the final. Right, now it's time for my prediction, and look, both sides are in brilliant form. I think this is this could go either way, because we know how good Australia's home summer was versus South Africa and the West Indies back at the start of the year and end of last year. But their recent form in India wasn't great. They started off poorly. They got a little bit better as the series went on, but couldn't win it in the end. Now, look, this is a genuine 50-50 game, and I think it is very tough to predict it. But I just feel like there's one thing which splits the two teams in this contest. As much as I'd like to pick Australia in it, I'm going to have to lean India. I think India will win the game just because, as I said before, I think their squad is flexible. I think it's strengthened. I think they've got options and they bat really deep, because you can put Ashwin in at 8, Patel in at 8, Ashwin even in at 9. You've got options there which are still batting options. So I really do think it is quite dangerous. And being on neutral ground, Australia have to pick up this win to go into the Ashes. But I think this is going to be a good game, but I think India are going to win. I'm not quite sure how by much, but look, these two squads, they've got versatile squads, they're great teams, they've got great squads, and I think this is a really tough game to predict, but I do think India will get over the line, just because I think, look, there's not a lot separating them. I just think that their squad does look a little bit better, and I think their squad's got a bit more versatility and flexibility about it, and that's why I'm saying that they will win. So we're not far away from it kicking off. It kicks off in just a few days' time now. So make sure that you let me know your prediction for this in the comment section. Who do you think will win the World Test Championship final? I think India will. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe to hit that notification bell so you guys never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. Extra Flaming out.